There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Rondo. Here's Bradley.
Well, I'm sailing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Should I been, could I been, would I been dead if I didn't get a message going to my head? I am what I am.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Time expired. Well, if you love great competition, neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number one, getting going right now. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston. The speedy backcourt of Rondo and Bradley. The skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. And it's smooth in at the three spot. Here's Dimes. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Dimes. He's got 39 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty quick.
Now here's Westbrook. Inside, here's Adams. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end and We'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
The shot's good from Smooth.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Hey, guys, we have to crash the defensive glass. We cannot afford to let this team have second chance opportunity. Get to the...
As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime.
That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbounds play.
Boston trailing. Rondo passes to Smooth. From about 19 feet, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Morrow. And that's now 30 points for Kevin Durant. Celtics shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And it's Rondo penetrating. Here's Sullinger. Gets the bucket and the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
That sounds like a rock concert in here.
Well, they've been waiting to explode all game, and they finally got a reason to do so.
Well, Sullinger has been great. He's got 11 points. He's given them a lot of points from the free throw line.
Yeah, Clark, what a fantastic job he's done of fighting his way to the line, getting fouls, working for those extra easy points for his club. Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Bradley. Gets the go-ahead bucket. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Westbrook against Rondo. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. Dishes to Ibaka. To the middle. Picked off. Pass to Bradley. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. Here's Durant. And Boston with the rebound.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Rondo passes to Smooth. Stolen by Durant. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. Doubled by Smooth. Morrow dishes to Westbrook. And Ibaka kicks to Morrow. Adams right side. Can't cash in. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
So
cover somebody.
free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation three-point attempt.
And the Celtics making a change here. Gone now here in overtime.
He's a bloody player, guys. I mean, he's giving away a lot of inches, a few inches anyway, and still finds a way to win those rebound battles.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. for Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Dimes.
I called you in here for a reason.
Yeah, what's up, Coach?
I want to talk to you a little bit about one of my coaching philosophies, something that's become very important to me over the years.
Hey, I'm all ears.
Basketball is not boxing. It's a team sport. It's about learning to put your own needs aside to focus on what's best for the team. When we succeed, we all do it together. When one person is down, we're all down.
Oh, you talking about Ubuntu? I've been hearing about that for years. I'm all about that.
Good. With your role here, I think it's really important for you to embrace this too, and for you to help your teammates do the same.
Of course, Coach. Man, it's about the team. It's not about personal accolades or recognition or stats. It's really about winning.
Exactly. Glad to hear you're on board. Just keep thinking along those lines, and it will make a difference to the team.
Hey, Coach, I'm with it, all right? I appreciate the talk.
y'all set it off. I suggest y'all set it off. 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 Set it off on the left, y'all. Set it off on the right, y'all. Set it off. Set it off. Come on, let's set it off. Set it off. Y'all want this party started quickly, right? Set it off. 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 I suggest y'all set it off. I suggest y'all set it off. Set it off. Come on, let's set it off. Set it off. On the left, on the right, on the left. I suggest while we're left. On the left, suggest, y'all set it off. I suggest, y'all set it off. Come on, set it off. Set it off on the left, y'all set it off on the right, y'all set it off. Set it off. Set it off, I suggest, y'all set it off. I suggest, y'all set it off.
Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Earlier in the season, Indiana ended up losing their last game in this matchup against the Celtics.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game, guys. They weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Pacers, Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. Matthews out there with George Hill. And it's Mahinmi in at the 5. Here's Dimes. 43 points out last game. Lets it go from 14. Good as the jump shot falls. Dimes got his second basket. On defense, Boston. 4-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And Kevin, that was an outstanding win. To get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter, I think.
I agree, and I think most people probably thought that once they couldn't win it in regulation, that they had missed their best shot and overtime wasn't going to go their way. But give them credit for pulling it out.
Buries it from 3-point range. Dimes got 7. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Hill kicks to George. Launches a 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Smooth, and he comes on the screen and spins it through.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
And so here is Indiana following the bucket by the Celtics. Mahinmi passes to Hill. Outside, George. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. George missing again.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Passes to Smooth. From deep. No good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I'll tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
He used that pick to get in close.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Here's Boston now. They're on a 12-4 run, and he gets it to go. Zellinger's got his first basket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He clearly thinks the time they get the ball is to get out and run. He wants to see plenty of transition. He focused next on what he feels will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens and the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he makes the first. Luis Scola, he's checked in for West. No free throws good from Matthews.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Rondo against Hill. Rondo passes to Smooth. And again, it's Boston converting.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Now, here is Hill. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver. Mahimi down low. He's against Olynyk. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around.
Nice shooting.
I mean, they can feel.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Hill. He feeds it to George. Plenty of space. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 6 points for Paul George.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Five seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Smooth. Drilled it just as the horn sounds.
And Kevin, he had the eye of the tiger there. I mean, he was not going to pass that shot up.
No
well
way.
Well done. Big time shot in the clutch.
No, he was dying for the chance to take that shot. No question.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And Steve, that's
Pacers trail by 3. Smooth. He's in at 3. Olynyk is out there with Barnes. Then it's Thornton. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. It's rebounded by Rondo. Boston shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Lets it go from the wing. The shot's good from Smooth. Dimes got the first points up on the board here in the second.